Hello everyone, welcome to another video. So this one we are going to do simplify questions. You can see that the question is only one word, simplify. But this is the kind that involve indices. Okay, so you can see that over here, first of all, you need to know the indices rule. So if you don't know the rule at all, you need to at least take a look at it. You have no choice. Okay, so what we are doing here is for me, there's a few ways to do this. I like to always change this -3 to positive. In order to do this, you can see that over here is already positive. So what happens is the fraction needs to flip, but the powers do not change. So basically, this whole thing goes up, this whole thing goes down. You can see that that's what happened here. Okay, the powers are still the same. Okay, so at this point the power is positive. So what I'm going to do is I'm looking for any negative power. So you can see that y has a negative power. I'm going to shift this up and then becomes 4, because when you shift up from y minus 1, you go up, it becomes y1. So if you times together, it becomes y4. So at this point, it's very nice. Everything is positive, and the power is 3. I don't know why this 3 is so far away. Okay, so 3. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply the power 3 to every single thing. Now, the biggest mistake is that you don't realize how many things are in the bracket. In the bracket, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the number is one thing too. So the 3 must apply to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. Okay, so let's do the number first. 2 to the power 3. Sorry, let's look at it from here. So from here to here, I actually cancelled the x because it's a numerator and denominator. So 1 here, 2 here, I'm left with 1 here. So from here, I'm going to apply the power 3. So 2 to the power 3, 8. Y to the power 4, then to power 3, based on law number 3, these two will times together 12. 3 to the power 3, 27. X to the power 3, x cubed. And then I just need to check whether anything can cancel. Cannot. So that's the answer. So here it's pretty similar, just that you notice that this is divide. So what I do is I change it to times. And when I change to times, just like primary school, this 2 flips over, but the power doesn't change. So you can see that the p goes up. This 2 to the 2r to the power -3 goes down. And then this becomes times, just like primary school. And then here, before I start cancelling, because simplify means cancel, right? So I'm going to move this r to the -3 upwards to become r cubed. So at this point, you can see that what I'm doing is everything again is positive. Now I'm going to settle the number first. So what I press in the calculator is 4 divided by 3 times 2. And then I get like that, right? So it's 4, and below is 6. Then the p, if I times this 2 becomes 5. I times this 2 also become 5. So at this point, there's only one thing that can simplify further is the 2 and the 6. So become 2 and 3, 4 and the 6, and then become 2 and 3. So at this point, this is fully simplified. So hope you learned something. Thank you and bye-bye.